Wait, I have a question. Why is his nose gone? Wow. The Sphinx. Wait, what happened to her nose? Why is her nose cut off?
Black people have lost their identity, but our oppressors have not lost our identity. That's just why they chopped those noses off of the Pharaoh and the Sphinx in Egypt in the first place, is because without this nose, we can tell you this is whoever it is. But with that nose, it can only be. Why would somebody vandalize a whole face and only vandalize one part? Nobody wanted to knock an eye off or take an ear off or no chins missing. Nope, just the nose, because it's a brand. It's a brand.
IShowSpeed went to Egypt and he saw the pyramids, right? He saw the Sphinx, he saw the statues, and he saw that the nose was shot off, the nose was ripped off. So he kept asking the people, right? Why is the nose, like, what's wrong with why is the nose not up there? And they sat and lied to this man, like, every time he would ask him, they would give him a stupid answer, right? So for y'all don't know who IShowSpeed is. IShowSpeed is, he got Anunnaki DNA, right? So he got these incredible gifts. And he just think that his life is just normal. Like, he just think that he's just a big time streamer for no reason. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the biggest streamers in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? IShowSpeed, you know what I'm saying? Young black kid, you know what I'm saying? You know, whose whole life is just about streaming. Now, Katt was, you know, they both like was on the same level, but IShowSpeed like won the awards and shit. So anyway, that's who IShowSpeed is. So he's a little fast man. He beat everybody in racing and shit like that. He do all this strong shit that's amazing, right? Superhero shit. Young superhero shit, right? So he's known in all these different countries, right? So he goes to Egypt and they all happy to see him and stuff. But when he get there, he start to look at the statues. And see, one thing about these statues, man, I wanna go visit them myself one day. You know what I'm saying? I would like to go visit these places myself. But you know, you got dudes like IShowSpeed. He you know, he got millions and millions and millions of dollars, so he can go up there and really be like celebrated, like like they celebrated that man like he was a god. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was when I don't think that the young boys, see, them young boys they don't be too educated on ancient history. See what I'm saying? See, what they do is they try to make you see, they don't want us to learn these mythical stories that I'm talking about, because these mythical stories just so happen to be us. And when I say us, I mean that race of people that don't know where they came from and don't know who their ancestors is and been lied to and enslaved, manipulated, brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? These mystical stories is talking about people who fit the category of what you call the hue man, the colored man, right? African Americans, Africans, Indians. It's just so broad of a name. I don't even want to say certain names that sound racist, but I would like to say something like ancient people. Ancient, they say indigenous people. Indigenous is like, I guess, is like the people who was there who really this land belonged to before it got invaded. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get invaded, see, listen, this is the thing about IShowSpeed and them. See, y'all got the bread to buy Egypt. Y'all got the bread to buy these countries. And what happens is, when people buy countries, they end up taking the history with it and putting their faces on the history. Because they bought this country, but it was bought. These countries was invaded, took over, and bought. By the time IShowSpeed find out what's really going on, he already gonna be blackballed. They about to wipe him out. That's fucked because they did the same thing to Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat was another big streamer. Big time streamer. From the Bronx. African-American young kid, man. Millions of dollars. Millions. Streaming. He got LeBron James, any celebrities on that you can name. But what happened was, he pissed off the Anunnaki, man. You can't piss off the Anunnaki. You goes to the BET Awards, and he just started really like, he was showing the BET Awards like there was nothing. You know what I mean? And BT felt disrespected. You know what I'm saying? They put, after that night, they put a lot of hits out on niggas. And I ain't talking about hits out with send you out to come shoot you. I'm talking about hits out as a public humiliation ritual, a public attack on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that same night, Tyler Perry got up there, and even though he put on his dresses and stuff like that, and he kind of like felt distant from the culture, he still got up there and was like, yo, yeah, this such and such. He started talking some political black people. Tyler Perry got there and made a speech up there. They wasn't feeling that shit. And Naki said, all right. Next thing you know, he got gay people suing him for billions of dollars. Humiliation ritual now. See, they don't come with the guns. Sometimes they don't come with the guns. They come with the trolls. They come with the trolls. You know what I'm saying? Then they got Kai Cenat too, because that night Kai Cenat came in there on some cocky shit. Him and his hitman, him and his right hand man, the boy, what's the boy name? Him and his lynchman. His lynchman got the little baby and shit. So while they walking, they telling him, young boy, yo, you can't come in with the baby. He like, what you talking about? Boo, 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 boo. So when Kai Cenat came, he said, oh, if y'all ain't letting the baby, y'all ain't letting them in, I ain't letting me in. So once he said that, it forced their hand, all right, they had to let him in. But it showed BT like, nigga, this what kind of nuts I got. I come in with my homie, they can get him with babies, nigga. He really came in there showing his nuts to BT. You know what I'm saying? So whoever owned BT, you got to check and see whoever owned BT will only want to be offended of that. You know what I'm saying? So wherever the tax coming from is going to come from whoever owned BT. You know what I'm saying? They felt some kind of way about Tyler Perry's attack on his public appearance came. They felt some kind of way about Kai Cenat. And not only did Kai Cenat get in with the little young boy, shit on him about that. Then when he got in there was that Wale walked up to him and said something to him. He didn't know who Wale the fuck was. So now you done embarrassed one of their stars, one of their employees. You know, for the Anunnaki workers. From with the Anunnaki workers now. So now they're like, oh, we gotta teach this little nigga a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, you ain't see Katt Cenat for a couple months now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody will know where the fuck he at. They doing videos and shit, he don't even look the same no more. Then the chick called him P. Diddy. So I ain't no telling what was going on in these parties that they was having. You know they film everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened with Katt Cenat. But when now, IShowSpeed, he just pissed off. It is fucked up that you gotta piss off people just for asking the truth, asking questions, make you piss off. That's how you know, like, it's really like vicious out here, man. Like, the man, he was like, damn, look, IShowSpeed, I don't think that he already knew the history and just went over there trolling them and saying, like, asking what's happening with the nose. I don't think that he knew the history. It's like once he got there, that's when he looking like, oh, well, what happened to the nose? Because it looked like it's like me a little. You feel me? And they were like, oh no, what happened with the nose? What happened because they had to take the nose off because they're making up some bullshit. You feel me? Because these people was not there when these statues existed and the culture was there. These people that's there now, that's running Egypt, they was not there. They was unheard of. They ain't nothing but the mixed breeds of the invasion. That's all they is. The mixed breeds of the invasion. It's like if I was to come to your state, take over the state of Texas, and say the state of Texas was majority, let's say British. Say majority of Texas is British, and I come invade Texas. I'm coming with me, my army, my my queens. You know what I'm saying? My soldiers. And we take that over. And we keep the women for ourselves, and we start having babies with them. Now you got a whole different mixed breed of people coming that's a little lighter, a little look different, but they're not the actual people. You see what I'm saying? So they mixed breeds of the invasions, bro. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? And they racism. They know the history. They know that that's us on. They know that's us on that. They the ones racist for doing the shit. So why I gotta be racist because I'm pointing it out? Like, hold up, this ain't right. Oh no, hey. See what I'm saying? So it took me up a little bit because IShowSpeed. You could tell he was really like, you know what I mean? I just was looking at little clips or whatever, but I didn't really see the whole thing. But, it was cool because I'm like, damn. Finally, now IShowSpeed. Now, if IShowSpeed right now, after that, because now he caused a lot of people to make a lot of videos about this. A lot of people talking about this shit, right? So, and then IShowSpeed got a lot of power, but he gotta be careful because if he don't really recognize who he is, he could easily they're gonna wipe him out just like they did Kai Cenat. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make up a reason or excuse. Cause it's gonna be a stupid reason, but they're gonna blow out because now you done woke up all these people to know why they blow the nose off all these statues. You know what I'm saying? When they realized the reason why they blew the nose off these statues because they was Africans. They was African Americans, or they was black people. They was ancient black people. There you go. They was ancient black people, man. You know what I'm saying? And they deserve their proper, respect and proper introduction to the world. Not as that's fraud. You can't do that. I mean, that's fraud. You can't take something that's one way and then take it and flip it and say it's this way and lie to generations of people. Just because your ancestors bought this country and they found these underground cities and shit, and they see all this gold and stuff in there, and they was wealthy over it, and they took the blueprints and the books and all the teachings and kept it for themselves, run the world with it, and then lie to all the people like, hey, this is us, not y'all. And we like, where did we come from? We never existed back then. We was like, you feel me? You teach people that they was like monkeys on trees and running around. But then you kind of find out, no, these was kings and queens. We had statues. We had access to spaceships. We had that they doing on NASA. We had our own NASA back then. See, this why everybody's so confused because they lied about ancient times. They try to make like ancient times that they didn't have helicopters. They didn't have planes. They didn't know this. Ancient times was more smarter than we is now. They've been out had all this already. You know what I mean? They've been out had all this. Shit got bombed out, wiped the fuck out, and then moved and then restarted over and over. Civilizations over and over, generations, you know what I'm saying? It's been on that shit. All you gotta do is look at the walls. You're gonna see helicopters, you're gonna see jets, you're gonna see crafts in the sky. Then when you read any religion, you're gonna read about angels and stuff like that coming out the sky. So we know something got some type of technology, some type of access of having flying machines. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't impossible. And I'll be watching certain niggas be talking on certain YouTube stations and shit like that. And they be like, so everybody so sure of what they believe in, right? And it's like how the you know it ain't happening? You know what I'm saying? Everybody say, damn, UFOs is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. What's so ridiculous about it? What's so ridiculous? What's so unbelievable about a spaceship? What's so unbelievable about it? Like, what? Like, it's only millions of UFO sightings a year. Every year is only 1 million UFO sightings a year. It's only on top, and then on top of that, just look around. You see, if these can make a plane to fly around, then they got jets. Then that NASA got rocket ships. What make you think that a spaceship is so unbelievable? Like, all it is something. All it is a machine, a machine, a flying machine in the different realms of the world. Like, if you get into a torpedo, a submarine, you under the water. You can travel. You can't just. You don't feel like swimming around up on all these long miles of oceans and lakes, right? So you can create something to go under the water and drive around and fly around in. They call it a submarine. You can get in there and you can go under the water and you can ride underwater, bro. You know what I'm saying? On land, hard rocks and concrete, you can put some wheels on there. And that same machine, the same concept of how the engine works and how the back blows, all this shouting and the fan turn and then, you know what I mean? The same concept that Tesla got. You know how the Tesla, you know what I'm saying? You hear high sound, that's electric. That's it, but you just put wheels on it when you want to drive on land. Now, if you wanted to drive in the air, you know what I'm saying? They would probably have the wheels, and you would have to drive a little further and then lift off if it had wings. Like, these things can get created. Scientists can create this easy. You know what I mean? Like, that's not impossible to do. Like, it's not ridiculous. What's so ridiculous about a spaceship? If you believe in space, you think about can't get up there? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? You see the moon? So you think I can't get from here to the moon? You know what I'm saying? So some people don't believe that. Some people don't believe in, like, the solar system. Some people don't think that. I guess they just think it's just us here. That's it. You know what I mean? But when you look at all the ancient stories, all the ancient traditions, all the ancient religions, every one of them mentions something coming out the sky and having higher technology than us that created us. You see what I'm saying? So I don't see what's so ridiculous about that. You know what I'm saying? But what's ridiculous is for the masses of people to depend on certain people to say what's cool and what's not cool, and that's what they're gonna go with. Like, you know what I mean? And that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? For you to just follow the mass of people just because everybody's saying it. But then when you do your own research and you read it for yourself and you say, hold up, this is like this. Now, against thousands of months, just one me, I'm gonna say, nah, that shit ain't like that. So whoever running this shit ain't gonna like me, and none of those minions ain't gonna like me neither. Because I'm saying something that I ain't rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference between followers and leaders. You know what I'm saying? Lazy thinkers and to those who really do research and go deep and figure things out. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it. If I got thoughts in my mind and I'm talking to my Lord, all I need is my Lord to point. Lord, could you show me this? Lord, could you show me the truth? Lord, could you show me this? Show me some signs about this. And then when you start to see signs and you start to see that shit afterwards, come on, bro, what's up? Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing. Nah, man, shit. That's what I'm saying. I don't see what's so ridiculous about a spaceship. When if you got space and you got things out in space, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, we can get to anywhere. It's underground machines that can go underground and ride underground. Did you know that? I didn't know that, did you? Look up on Google and look up it's this machine that make tunnels. You know what I mean? It make tunnels. You know what I'm saying? You get in it and it just make tunnels. And we want to know who made the machine to make tunnels? But I can show you in the ancient tablets, the cuneiform tablets, but the Lost Book of Enki, you know what I'm saying? Whereas though they speaking about making a machine that digs in the ground. Because guess what? They needed the gold. So they had to dig. And they was making machines digging underground. You see what I'm saying? So the concept of tunnels getting built been here for thousands of years, man. But these will tell you a nigga just started make that shit 20 years ago, 30, 60 years ago. But then you got stories that outdate 60 years ago that got the same type of machine in it. You know what I mean? So that's when you know, you've been lied to. You feel me? You know what I mean? That's all. But I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.
No, just the nose, because it's a brand. It's a brand.
Ancient OG, carved in stone, from Philly bricks to thrones, unknown. 808s beat like war drums bang. Old soul talk, let the gods explain. Ancient OG, bloodline strong. Been here before the right and wrong. From past to now, I still remain. Ancient OG in the hook, remember the name.